clock starts when he ups.
Hi, welcome to Toyota Naperville. My name is Larry.
Hi, I'm David.
Hey, David, you been to our store before?
Yeah, a while ago.
Oh, okay, great. What brings you in today?
You know what? I was looking into your new cars, and then I looked into the RAV4 and the Avalon. It's just Avalon kind of intrigued me a little. I want to learn more about it.
Great, great, great time. We've got the all-new model. Did you hear anything about it at all, or?
A little bit, but kind of confusing a little bit. So I hope you're gonna enlighten me a little bit.
Very good. Well, what we have here is the top-of-the-line Limited. It has the top-of-the-line technology package as well. It's all completely redesigned for 2013. Now, let me just ask you a couple questions, David. What's your driving characteristics? Are you pretty much in town, or are you on the highway a lot?
I'm not really in the highway a lot. It pretty much is in town, but I do travel. You know, at least I'll say 4 times a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when you're traveling, you would be taking whatever vehicle you purchase, so possibly
Yes.
this Avalon? Okay, great. Well, one thing I want to point it out is from the previous Avalon, that was kind of a tired old design. They really made a dramatic move with this vehicle. Everything has been sculpted, every body panel, to reduce wind noise and keep the chassis tighter. That way it has a really low drag coefficient. The drag coefficient on this car, which is the wind turbulence, is equivalent to our Scion FRS, so it's equivalent to like a top-of-the-line sports car.
That's the new one.
Yep, that's our new little 2-door Roadster. So the drag coefficient, wind noise, the driving ability, and what they also did is they copied what they did on the Camry, which has been real successful, is they added a lot of baffling and spoilers under the car. So when you're driving at 70 miles per hour, the car stays flat. It's very stable on any type of emergency maneuvering as well. Now, we also have this vehicle available in a hybrid version, but what you're looking at here in the Limited is a 3.5-liter V6. Let me show you under the hood up here.
Can you get it in a hybrid?
You can get it in a hybrid version. This 3.5-liter V6 on this gasoline model will give you 31 on the highway. Pardon me. It'll give you 31 on the highway. It'll give you 40 with the hybrid version. This 3.5-liter V6 is 268 horsepower.
Highway for the hybrid.
Yes. So this is all very low maintenance. With any new Toyota, you get Toyota Care, which is your first 2 years, 25,000 miles of maintenance is included. How many miles are you driving per year?
Depends. Some years I'll do 10.
Okay, so you'll get that full 2 years out of it. You're only going to come in every 5,000 miles for a tire rotation. You'll come in every 10,000 miles for oil change and tire rotation, because this has synthetic oil. Synthetic oil.
So you come 5 for just a tire rotation?
Tire rotation, and your first 5 service visits are included.
Okay.
And either way, whether it's this V6 or the hybrid, there's very little maintenance, only every 5,000 miles for service. And everything else is very easy to get at. There's long life coolant, long life transmission fluid. This does not have a power steering pump, so it doesn't even have power steering fluid. It's all electronic. So this is one of the low maintenance vehicles that are in this class.
Is it kind of a little scary, everything just electronic, huh?
Well, and that's why we got a great service department for you. You said you have been before, you used our service department?
With my old Camry, yeah.
Yeah, well, how'd they do a good job for you? Yeah, well, you can expect that again. One thing that we also do for you, when you do come in for service, we have free service loaners for as long as you own the vehicle. Come in, just let them know, make an appointment. Your regular maintenance, oil changes, tire rotations, they're going to get that done in under an hour, so there's probably not the necessity of having a loaner car, but it's there for you free of charge. So, now, do you have children?
Yeah, I got 2.
2, what are their ages?
No, they're 12 and 5.
12 and 5. I have a 3-year-old. She'll be 3 tomorrow, so I'm really excited about that. Yeah. So you've got a good-sized trunk for any of their equipment they're going to be doing, any of their hobbies. It's 16.5 cubic feet, so you got plenty of room there. It's about 2 cubic feet larger than the previous generation.
I was about to ask you that.
Yeah, and then it has a pass-through, a little center pass-through. You access through here through the back seat. You just pull down this center armrest here, and then there's another door which you can lock that out. You can lock
so you
that
don't
out.
fold the whole seat down?
Whole seat does not fold down. The reason why they've added some extra framing to keep the chassis tighter, like I said, when they redesigned this car, they made the chassis more rigid, so you have exceptional handling, any kind of circumstances. Go ahead, and do you want to sit in the back seat real quick, see how that feels? You also have a nice little center armrest there with cup holders. Now, these are also, are any of your kids out of the child seats yet?
The 5-year-old, we still put her in the car seat.
In a booster seat? Yeah. So your older child, this has rear heated seats. And also during the summer, you have a power rear shade as well.
Nice.
Now that's access from the front.
So I cannot just pull it up here.
No, it's all power. Yeah, that's all power. And you also have a third zone for your air and heat. So not only heated seats back here, but they can control their own air and heat controls as well too.
I'm concerned because they're going to be playing with this. Is there a way I can control that?
There is a master switch on the dash, so that you can,
lock them up from...
you know, always on these cars, your main controls are going to be in the front. You give them the choice of whether they can be able to use that in the back or not.
Okay.
Yep, you'll always have that main control.
What's the legroom size in his?
On this car, it's right about 40 inches, just under 40 inches. So how do you fit? Pretty good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Now, one thing all the Avalon, this model will have memory seating for the driver's seat and the mirrors. You're going to have one touch down, all auto windows. And another really nice thing that they added, they started with the Camry, the Sienna, they have a blind spot monitor with the rear cross traffic alert. And what that means, it uses radar technology. If something's passing behind you, and it was really cool, I was pulling a car out on Saturday and we were so busy and I couldn't see. The window stickers are blocking and I kept seeing this blinking. And that's what the rear cross traffic alert was. Cars were coming, I couldn't even see them yet, and this was flashing to let me know they were passing. And it'll do the same thing for your blind spot.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that is really nice. That is standard on the Limited model. And those mirrors are also, they fold in, has a turn signal indicator, and they're heated. Some basic stuff
so
on there
there's a
too.
button to fold this thing in?
They are a manual fold, but if you do hit anything, they're not going to pop off. And your turn signal indicator's on there too, so it makes you more visible. Let me remove this key off the seat here. Go ahead and have a seat. Now, all of the Avalon Limiteds are going to come with the smart key.
Okay.
You don't even have to have this out. You just keep it in your pocket. When you go to reach for the door handle, it's going to unlock automatically, and then it'll sense which transmitter this is and set your seat and mirrors exactly where you store it at, in case is your wife, in case she drives the car too, for any chance, or anybody else, a valet. Power seat is 8-way, forward and back. You can raise and lower, and then you also have this nice leg extension. What that does is on a long trip, that's just going to give you a little bit extra support underneath your leg. You feel that dropping down and coming up?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And this is a premium leather, and those front seats are heated and cooled. Cooled means you just have ventilation coming through in the summer, so you won't get that stale air. So heated in the winter, cooled in the summer, so keep you really comfortable there. Besides the blind spot monitor, that's your power shade, your power trunk release, your vehicle stability control here.
Is this, I mean, I have to control it here for that to work?
All you do is you turn it on, and then it senses it automatically. It'll illuminate when something is your blind spot or crossing behind you. And you do have full automatic headlights, auto on and off with your fog lights. Steering wheel tilts and telescopes. You just pull this little bar down. Steering wheel tilts and telescopes, something new they've also added to the cars. And then you also have all your audio controls here. Turn off and on the stereo, adjust all your pre-settings. And then Bluetooth, wireless phone system. Do you have Bluetooth on any of your vehicles now?
Yes.
You do, okay. So they've taken the next level where you can also set up all your air and heat controls through that and also make any destination. So our address here is 1488 West Ogden Avenue, Naperville, Illinois. You just press the voice command button, say that exact thing, same thing back to it. It's all hands-free.
I don't have to go like one by one.
Nope, you don't have to go one by one. You don't have to use the touch screen if you don't want to. Let me come around that other side and I'll show you a few more things. So this vehicle is all star safety system. You have 10 airbags. That is a key selling thing.
Oh, that's a lot.
10 airbags. You have now airbags that protect your legs. There's side airbags that come out of the front seat beside your side curtain. And also your kids, whoever sit in the back seat, they'll also have their own little side airbags too.
That's a good thing they did. That's pretty good.
This is top pick, IHS top safety pick, and it's also Kelley Blue Book best resale value as well.
Got 1 minute.
So the push screen, touch screen here. The new thing they did is called an e-bin. This is just a nice little storage area. It's got a...
I see my seat pushing.
That's because of the memory. Yep, because of the memory. So your e-bin, it all has a USB auxiliary port, and that's lit up so you can keep your cell phone right here out of the way. And this has called IntelliTouch air and heat controls. IntelliTouch, they use the same feel to your cell phone. So it's all just very light touch. Everything is light touch to turn everything off and on. It's all automatic, and you have driver, passenger, rear zone. And then with your navigation, you have a backup camera standard. Go ahead and start the car. Put your foot on the brake. Press that. Now go ahead and put it in reverse real quick. Backup camera there. Let me just shut that trunk. There you go. See your shot?
Yeah.
Crystal clear with Toyota. And then you also have navigation with Entune.
Time.